we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Phoenix Suns, matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change. And here's Brooks from outside. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range. Now, SGA. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now here's Booker. Dunn outside. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And you love seeing Holmgren go strong at the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Williams. Here's Dunn. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lays it straight in. SGA's got his second basket of the night. Dunn left side. Crafty move. Oh, nice.
Look at it. And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Oh! Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Williams, high post. And it's Williams throwing it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 4. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you guys.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Goodwin. Over in the corner, Allen. Phoenix, no good that time either. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. SGA into the lane. Caruso, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Pass to Gillespie. There's the double team with George. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Substitution for the Thunder.
Here's Gillespie. No good from outside. The Thunder with the lead. Outside George. A steal. And here they come. Here's O'Neal. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
O'Neal with the steal. A three-pointer, Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The Thunder with another miss. Suns leading by 3. Allen outside. Pass to Gillespie. Out to the wing. Inside. Here's Iguodala. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. In a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 3. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Now Mitchell, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Mitchell with it, still without a basket. Drives to the hoop. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Wiggins missing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Green. Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And the wide-open shot from Green. That doesn't go either for Green. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Thunder making a switch here. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Booker looking around. Fires the three. Booker nails the three. So confident.
And why is Booker so consistent from game to game? It's because he's got picture-perfect mechanics.
Wallace misses. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the contest. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. And, Craig, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Over in the corner, Dort. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So it's Phoenix now. They kick it out to Green. Taken away by Williams.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Suns leading. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Goodwin. O'Neal on the wing. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ripped away. Top of the key. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and puts it down.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
It's taken away by Wallace. And here's the fast break. And a wide open look for SGA. No good with the triple. And so Allen will bring it up for the Suns. 4-point game. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage play.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves. He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Allen outside. And And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now, here's SGA. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 6. It's to Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Dunn. The three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City trailing to the left side lane. Holmgren outside. And here's SGA. Williams with a clean look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Williams has got 5 now.
Well, that's a really smooth release that time for Williams on the catch and shoot. You can tell he has really put in the work on his jumper.
Now here's Brooks. And it's Green. Missing.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Pass to Caruso. Now, here's SGA. He's got 15. Count the basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Now Booker. He has 5. Pass to Williams. Dunn right side. They kick it out to Green. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker.
They started out this half ice cold. 0 for their first 3.
It's Dort on the wing. Williams attacking. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Comes up short with his 12th attempt. He has made 8 shots. Out to Brooks. Dunn outside. Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
To the paint. Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. From the high post. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed.
Yeah, and rule number 1, defending Shai, stop the ball. Do not let him drive. Of course, That's easier said than done.
Booker, no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Here comes SGA. Dort misses. For the tie, Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
And the dunk by Booker.
Okay, Book, get up.
Takes a step back. The kick out to Williams. Hits the 3-point bomb. Williams hasn't got the lead up to 3 out for the Thunder.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to Iguodala. A kick out to O'Neal. And stolen by Williams. Wallace outside. And he gets it to go. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Iguodala. And here's O'Neal. 4 seconds left. No good at the rim. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. It's the Thunder.
50. Phoenix 45.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Booker draws the double. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now. And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Wallace connects from 3-point range. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And they have made a commitment to crash the glass. They are getting second chance points and playing with force on the offensive end.
And the dunk by Brooks.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks. A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And here's Green outside. Williams. And Williams is right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The drive by Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. It's hauled in by Dunn. Suns trail by 7. Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Williams. Here's Caruso. Brooks covering. Here's Wallace. Again, Wallace missing.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the floor.
Right side, SGA. And he can't jam it through. Suns trail by 3. Pass to Iguodala. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Holmgren showing off the post move right there.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Brooks outside. Green left side. With the drive. And there's the dunk.
No fear in the eyes of Green. Willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Booker outside. Booker going to work inside.
You know, a go-to guy in these situations. Booker gets his team much-needed points.
SGA with the ball. Now Holmgren off the glass.
Well, Holmgren stepping up for his team. You know he loves this challenge.
Booker outside. Brooks outside. Booker outside. Green, a three-pointer. Good.
If Green gets any space out there, he's lethal.
Now Holmgren. And stolen by Dunn. Hook loose. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. Williams outside. For 3. Holmgren right side. Jacks up a 3. Another shot. Hartenstein. Now Williams. Lets it go from 11. 4 on the clock. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Done outside. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Brooks outside. Just 3 to shoot. It's Booker. Misses the 3.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Booker fires. The long shot, no good.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
SGA. That one goes.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking...